Rocker Pat here. Alright guys, it is another hot rocking day in the jungle, and the weather today is brought to us by Alicia Jet Rose's YouTube channel as usual. And yeah, it kind of looks like Paris, Alicia. Anyway, let's see what we're working on today. Today it is day before Easter 2024, and we're going to talk about two cars today. We're going to talk about the little lady over here and what I'm working on this weekend on this car. And then we're going to go talk about what Sketchy got a hold of this week. So if you want your Sketchy Dick update, then hang on to the end. If you're here for the little lady car, well, let's go see what I've got done. Basically, last weekend I got the rest of all this stuff welded in. I don't know how much y'all seen, but that's all 14 gauge there. Then that's a piece of 18 gauge. Then we go back to the 14 gauge, 14 gauge, 18 gauge, 18 gauge floor, 14 gauge there. So this weekend it's, I guess you could call it just rinse and repeat. Making the same setup. Although I decided that I was going to change the way I was going at this. The last time it was beat all these angles into it with the hammer, and it did leave me a little bit crooked up there, but you know, it's there. I own it. It is what it is. I'm cool with it. So this time what I decided to do, and I used the same pattern, was that I would scribe the lines with my cutoff wheel when I'm not bending 14 gauge, and that worked out pretty well. It was a lot easier to bend it, and then I've just welded it up on the inside when I've got it where I needed it to go. So this one's going to be a little bit more of a welding project than it is just a all-out beat it into submission project. I kind of like this one better. Got this all fitted nice and tight. Only corner I got left really to fit on this panel is going to be right here on this corner, and I'll keep beating on it until I get it the way I like it. I'm going to take that panel back off and get inside there with some 415 tonight and get it all cleaned up, and then I'm going to start welding that piece on. This panel right here, I'm not going to weld it on. I do have it fitting to the outer rocker and to this panel pretty good, enough that I can do what I need to do. But like right there in that corner needs a little work. And the biggest reason why I'm not going to weld that in this weekend is because this floor over here is going to get replaced with a new floor, kind of like I did that one right there. And I want it all, when I'm done, to look exactly like that right there. So I'm not ready to weld that in, and plus I still need to drill a hole in that one and that one, like I got right there, but I forgot to do over there. So I got to go back and drill a hole. So that's what I'm doing this weekend with the little lady car. I got the customer coming over on Monday to take a look at the work, because I want them to see this before I cover it all up, and then everybody looks at it and says, well, there ain't nothing done. Yeah, it's been a lot of work, and I tell you what, I kind of underestimated how much this was going to be, but I'm glad I overestimated how much it was going to cost the customer. So let's go over and take a look at my Sketchy Dick. I always like showing off my Sketchy Dick. Let's go see what Sketchy Dick got this week, because I'm ready to take Sketchy Dick for a ride. I'm itching. All right. So the last time we looked at Sketchy, I got the back window in, I got this quarter glass window in. I'm still waiting for the felts to go in there, the channel for the windows. I would not recommend this company that I ordered all this stuff from. $1,350, and I've called 5 times trying to get my stuff. I ordered all the stuff on February the 13th. So anyway, yeah, not happy with that. But good news is I've collected everything I need to do what I need to do without putting the windshield in and everything. Got the trim that goes over that ugly mess. Now, that's what's, that right there is holding me up. I have to remake that because this needs to go over it. And yes, I was wrong. The windshield goes in from the inside. I admit it. Anyway, so the windshield goes from the inside. I've got, this piece came with that other one. Here is the rubber, which is crazy because it's not made to the rest of the windshield rubber, and it's really kind of weird. This goes up against that metal plate with the titties going outward, and then that gives it a flat plate, and then this goes this way, guessing it gives the channel for the glass. But I got to put all that in there. There's the glass with, I guess it's separated, and then kind of shove all this stuff in there. And I haven't found a video on doing a 1939 Chevy windshield. Only video I really see out there is Ron's 1940 Chevy, but his seems to have that rubber piece put across it. But anyway, yeah. Okay, the other thing that Sketchy got involves the hood. This hood has been a pain in the butt since I got this car. Either the whole thing's off the car and then you can work on stuff, or you're constantly trying to figure out how to hold it. Now, I got the stuff to make the door stay shut. That's a big step right there. So that's on there. And then on top of it, I got the stuff to make the hood stay up. And that is a huge thing because now, and I'm happy to say that when it's all bolted together, it comes together pretty good. Let me get this side of it. So there we go. Now for the first time, we can take a look at Sketchy with his hood open. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that ugly ass blue going on there, but it does strike out pretty good against that black. But I am kind of thinking that maybe the front clip needs to come off Sketchy again, and maybe the engine and transmission back out and scrub all that off. I ain't saying it might not get some color put on it, but I am not happy with that ugly ass blue. I'm just saying. Got everything to put the windows in, short of the run channel felts and the wipes that go on the door and the garnish molding. So that's coming. Yeah, very happy about the hood because now I can get in there and change that power steering pump and maybe get some power steering on it. And the next thing I really want to do is get this fender off and fix that problem right there where it's all pulled out of place, and then get it over there where Johnny is sitting and do something about welding some brackets or something. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not liking that Camaro front clip up underneath there. Yeah, it's got it too wide. And tires need to come in, and there ain't anything I can do to make it come in. I wish they would have never cut that frame, because I'd be putting a Mustang 2 up underneath it. Now I got to cut out that Camaro stuff and fabricate something off the frame to get a Mustang 2 up underneath there, because I'm gonna make it a run and drive a car first, but I'm just not digging that wide stance. I would like to be able to put some meat on there, and there just ain't no room. All right, guys, well, that's all I got today. My Sketchy dick is looking like it's ready to go play. Y'all keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. I got some more grinding down to do. Jackie's on top of Sketchy dick. Damn. 9 months later, we got another hot rod.